Why didn't you lead with that? You've got money. We can make anything happen. This is nothing. You want a top-of-the-line industrial greenhouse? Shoot. We could build you a space-grade room if you wanted. I'll have everything lined up for you overnight. If you can finish ahead of schedule and keep it strictly confidential, I'll pay the $1 million balance, plus an extra $10,000 for every day you finish early. The boss's eyes lit up at the sight of all that money. He was completely sold. All right, everyone, stop what you're doing and listen up. Everybody's coming with me to the job site. Now, don't bother cleaning up. Let's move. Yes, sir. Let's go, let's go. Money really is the most powerful force in the world. Driven by that kind of motivation, a renovation that would normally take 3 days was wrapped up in just 2. Standing there looking at that fortress of a room, I felt a deep sense of satisfaction. Inside were multiple AC units, refrigerators, wood-burning stoves, and a ventilation system, plus over a dozen silent generators. I couldn't have been more pleased. I paid the balance and bonuses without a second thought. Once the construction crew was squared away, I headed to the wholesale market. I told them I was opening a food market in my neighborhood and needed to stock up on a large quantity of goods, mainly non-perishable food items. The list had categories and quantities all spelled out. Go with the highest grade on everything. Not a problem. Leave it to me. Xiao Liu, get on inventory now. Lao Jiang, call the suppliers and get product moving. Within 2 days, they had everything ready to go and delivered it all to the bunker late at night. The place was almost never visited, so no one noticed a thing. Once the wholesalers left, I did a thorough inventory of everything that had been ordered. Not a single item was missing. The vegetables were fresh, still full of moisture. The meat selection was complete, all top quality. The refrigerators were running smoothly. When I did the count, there were hundreds of pounds of grains and cooking oil, hundreds of pounds of vegetables, and hundreds of pounds of meat. With refrigerators in the room, when the freeze hit, keeping things cold was the last thing I had to worry about. Thinking ahead to the heating situation after the freeze, I also stocked up on over a dozen space-grade thermal suits and down jackets, rated to withstand temperatures as low as -148 degrees Fahrenheit. In a world of ice and snow, getting water wouldn't be an issue, but I still filled half the room with bottled purified water and stocked up on water purifiers. On top of all that, I picked up a variety of frozen meals and self-heating rice and hot pot packs. The colder it gets, the more you need hot food. The supplies I'd put together could last well beyond 3 months. A year or more easy. While I quietly built up my safe house, I kept up the act with my in-laws. On the 3rd day, the temperature suddenly dropped from the mid-80s to the low 50s. Summer had turned to fall overnight. People didn't think much of it at first, but by the 4th day, the sky went dark during the day, and it started to snow. Temperature